Hello Aries, welcome to Astro Haiti, Aries only tarot readings. I'm Astro Haiti. We're gonna get into it today. We're gonna get into a love reading. I'm gonna pull some cards to kind of figure out what's happening in your connection with your person, and I'll pull some cards to explore what's gonna happen next. Okay, subscribe, like the video if I didn't say it already. If I did, do it anyway. All right, let's get to it, my loves. I hope everyone's doing well. Spirit, what's happening with Aries and their person? Seven of Cups reverse. Decisions. What's happening with Aries and their person? So if your person has been indecisive in the past, I feel like either you've made a decision, Aries, about your person, or they've made a decision. We'll see what else comes out, okay? But I just heard you're the only option, or you know you're the only option, or you deserve to be the only option, okay? What's happening with Aries and their person? What's happening with Aries and their person? Show me clearly what Aries is connecting to, Spirit. The Fool reverse. A decision not to start again? A decision not to explore this, Aries? Fool is... I heard a decision not to be foolish. The Fool is Aries energy. I'm feeling, Aries, and take it if it resonates, that there's this energy of like someone, you're your person, kind of being super hesitant, indecisive, like just not confident in taking a step forward. That's changed, but I almost feel like it's changed in a direction where you're like, I made a decision that I don't want to start over, and I don't want something frivolous or foolish or immature. Spirit, what Aries, I'm speaking to Aries and their person, what's happening right now with Aries and their person. What Aries am I speaking to? Too many. And you have two reversals. But it's like I just heard like the fantasy is over. The fantasy is over, and like you or your person or both of you realize like it was what it was, and there's no need to start like to reignite that or to like continue on that path. Take it as it resonates. Wow. And then we have the Sun. The Sun is Leo energy, so more fire energy, and it is joy and enjoyment and summer and love and passion and innocence and chemistry and laughter and all the good things in life and being fulfilled. I feel like I need to clarify these. Bottom of a deck, Queen of Wands. This is Aries energy reversed. 9 of Pentacles and 5 of Swords reversed. So there's a regret of how they've disappointed you, how they've walked away from you, how they've hurt you. And I feel like they see you now as someone who is really independent, self-sufficient, and kind of doing your own thing, which is why I see the 7 of Cups and the Fool reverse of like, I've made a decision not to continue in this direction and move into something lighter and brighter and more beautiful. I'm gonna pull cards and ask what they are feeling and thinking right now, because I feel like this is, I'm talking to Aries right now. Now we have the Queen of Wands reverse. So the Queen of Wands reverse, it is an energy of kind of like that fed up Aries. It's that frustrated Aries. It's that impatient, impulsive, even a little mean Aries. We can be a little mean. This is Aries fire, has nothing on Aries ice. Queen of Wands reverse is like an icy Aries. So if you're at the point where you're like, nah, I'm over this, I've made the decision, I'm out of this fantasy. I'm not trying to go back. I'm not trying to create this dynamic again. I just want to have fun and enjoy and see what else is out there and explore. Then this reading is for you. If you're an Aries that I feel like is indecisive and unsure, then, I mean, and this could be your person, but I'm feeling, because the Queen of Wands was at the bottom of this deck, I'm feeling that I'm speaking to where you are, Aries. So I was not expecting to do this, but you know, Spirit takes me where it takes me, and I'm gonna now pull 3 cards on them and what they're feeling about you and this connection, or where their thoughts are. Spirit, what is Aries' person thinking, feeling about Aries right now? What are they feeling and thinking about Aries right now? It seems like Aries has decided to kind of move on and charter a new path with more joy and fulfillment and contentment. I just heard travel. Some of you might be traveling. Take it as a resonance. What is happening? Aries' person. What are they thinking about Aries? What are they feeling about Aries? Give me an insight to Aries. Aries' person. Wow, Knight of Cups. They have feelings for you. That's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. It doesn't have to be the person, but they're in their feelings about you. They have thoughts about reaching out. They have thoughts about taking action. They have thoughts about expressing themselves to you. Aries' person, what are they thinking and feeling about Aries right now? Wow. Judgment. So my loves, if you have been, and the Magician, holy crap, I didn't even see the Magician, I just flipped it. I was going to say, if you have been manifesting the Magician, this person, they're getting your affirmations. If you have been saying they love me, they're going to text me, they can't stop thinking about me, they're so into me, they are feeling that Judgment. They're hearing you, they're feeling your energy, and they're being called and pulled to you. So your person right now, in terms of thoughts and feelings, although you're in this position, you're in this like kind of like, I've moved on from this, I'm just, even if you're manifesting, right, in your life, I'm speaking to Aries that are just kind of like living life, doing their thing. They don't want the BS, they don't want the indecision, they don't want to deal with like immature people. You've run full reverse, you've run out of patience, you've run out of like whatever, you know, and you just want to be happy, you want to live your life, you want to build that around you, you want to glow, you want to shine. It's also summer, I mean, it's in the Northeast if you're watching in, you know, in the United States, it's summer, you know, and you just kind of want to enjoy that and feel happy and joyful. And in their minds, right, because you're over it, you're like, I'm just gonna do me, you know, I don't want to think of, I'm over the disappointment, I'm over constantly waiting for this person or waiting for them to make a decision, but then you can still do that and actively manifest them. You can live your life and in your mind being like, they're mine, like they're gonna be up my butt, I got them wrapped around my finger, like they ain't never gonna be anybody like me, I'm the love of their life, right? Like you can still act in the reality, in the 3D, like, yo, I'ma do me, I'ma give myself all the shine and all the love, while still in your mind thinking, oh, but this is happening, right? And this is what I see here. Knight of Cups, again, they're thinking about you, they have feelings for you, they're feeling pulled, called intuitively, energetically to return, to call you, to take action and to make something happen. The Magician, to create something. The Magician is the manifestation card, which is why before I even pulled it, before I turned it around, I said, if you've been manifesting, I was gonna say, if you've been manifesting this person, they're feeling it, and they are feeling it. 10 of Pentacles, they're thinking about the future, they're thinking about you, they're thinking about long term, they're thinking about building something, they're thinking about commitment. It's Pisces energy, they're following their intuition, right? Again, that energetic spiritual pull, it's happening. Knight of Pentacles reversed, they don't want to be slow anymore, they don't want to be stuck anymore. okay? They know they were slow. They know that it took a long time. They know that they were just kind of putting this in the back burner. They know they were just focused on themselves with the Knight of Pentacles reverse. They know they were moving at a pace where you were like, nope, I'm done. And I feel like because they were moving at that pace, that's why you decided, for the Aries I'm speaking to kind of just live your life, right? And not put a lot of energy energetically into this person. In your mind, you're like, yeah, they're mine. But energetically and in your life, you're like, I'm gonna do me. But again, spiritually, they're connected to you. Spiritually, intuitively, they're listening and they want something long-term, and they're thinking about the future, and they're thinking about what that means with you, how to share their feelings, how to move forward, how to reconnect with judgment, how to create something beautiful, a fresh start, even with the Magician, which is the first sign of the major arcana in the tarot. Okay, so that is wild, my loves. But again, I'm speaking to Aries around like, like I'm over this beat. as Aries eventually does, right? Like, I feel like I'm an Aries sun, and you know, we put our all into stuff. We're so loyal. When we want something, we want someone. When we ride or die, we ride or die. But eventually, when the wheels fall off and we're the only ones doing, we're like, yo, you riding alone. I lost my patience. You know, we start building ourselves up again. And Aries, the beauty of being an Aries, which I love, is how we bounce back, how we're so resilient, how we don't stay long. Like, we don't stay down for long. We just have this, if you're a pure, like a true Aries in spirit, you just have this natural, like, yeah, that sucks, but you know what, if at first you don't succeed, like, I'm gonna just dust myself off and try again, dust myself off, try again. Like, I'm not gonna sit in, like, lay in my bed crying for months, like, yes, maybe give me a week, and then I'm like, and what? Right? We are so resilient. We just shake things off. It's in our energy, it's our nature. We can't help but just kind of relaunch ourselves and try again, and also do it with hope, right? Because Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. We are the baby of the zodiac, and babies are innocent. They're like, oh, I fell, that hurt, let me try and stand up and walk again. All right, what's gonna happen next? My Aries props right here. What's gonna happen next with Aries and their person? What's gonna happen next with the Aries that I'm connected to and their person, spirit? Nine of Cups and the Lovers. What's gonna happen next with Aries and their person? Wow, Nine of Cups and the Lovers, baby. That is some magic right there. What's gonna happen next with Aries and their person? King of Wands, Leo energy again. So you might be dealing with a fire sign, or they're just finally getting off their booty and deciding to show up with some cojones, you know, like with some straight up, like, decision making, directiveness, forthcoming. Okay, what's gonna happen next with Aries and their person? Communicative, direct, fiery, passionate. What's gonna happen next with Aries and their person? What's gonna happen next? Two more cards, spirit. What's gonna happen next with Aries and their person? What's gonna happen next, spirit? Ooh. King of Cups, water energy. So there's a lot of fire and water. So your person could be a water sign, and again, you are a fire sign, Aries. So I could be picking up your fire energy, and then you have two water signs. You do have Libra with Judgment and also Gemini. So, but again, take what resonates. It doesn't have to be the sign. What's gonna happen next with Aries? The whole deck fell. And their person. One more card, spirit. What's gonna happen next? One more card, spirit. Knight of Cups again, and Ace of Swords reversed. So we have Two of Cups reversed, non-committal, irreciprocal love, but then you have the God. So overall energy, what's gonna happen next? I feel like this is past energy. Like, they were non-committal, and they were really, this is Aries energy, driven in their ego, driven in their pride, and that had them, that's why they cut communication, okay, my loves? There was a stopping of communication or dishonesty or not being clear, right? That indecisiveness. Ace of Swords is someone who isn't clear. There was a lack of clarity, and it was because they were really in their head and their ego. They were really in like what was like, if they were non-committal, it was because of insecurities, ego issues, and listening. Instead of listening to their intuition and their gut, they were listening to like the voices in their head, which is all ego, right? Unless we train ourselves to think thoughts that align with what we want, ego is fear-based. Okay, so they were thinking ego and following and leading with a very, almost like even macho, even if they're women, masculine energy, like not flowing, not listening to their body, intuition, to their heart, okay? And that's why they weren't clear. But I feel like in the near future, 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment. So they, again, there's something about you. They've been thinking about you. You've been manifesting them. You've been kind of claiming it's going to happen. And they're feeling that energy, and they're seeing a future here with you. In this deck specifically, they're like reading the tazas, right? The coffee cups. And they're seeing like, is there a future here? Because Aries is someone that I wish to be with. Aries does fulfill me. Aries does make me happy. In the near future, the lovers, this is a card of decision making. It's a card of coming together. It's soulmate energy. So I feel like they're seeing you clearly now. Just like she's seeing the cup clearly. She's seeing what's ahead. They're seeing you clearly now. They're in the near future. I feel like there is a decision with the King of Wands and a King of Cups to come forward. It's almost like they're balancing between their masculine and feminine energy, where before they were really leading with their masculine. They were really leading with that ego energy. But in the near future, I see them coming into this leadership role, being honest, being clear, passionate, being decisive, being excited, but also being emotionally available, being vulnerable, being able to make decisions with their heart rather than their head or their ego, being able to open up, okay, and lead this connection from an emotional standpoint, but also from a passionate, very decisive standpoint. And then we have the 9 of Cups again. So the 9 of Cups is what? It is movement. It is someone coming toward you that is going to do something from the heart, that's going to send you a message, or take you out, or invite you to go somewhere, or want to romance you and wine and dine you. Remember, their thoughts are of that. Their thoughts are, I want to see Aries. I want to talk to Aries. I want to take them out on a date. I want to tell Aries how I feel. I want to move in that direction, and I want to resurrect this because I keep thinking about how I can recreate this, how I can create this experience with my Aries. And then you end with the 9 of Cups, which means they're going to follow through with whatever it is that they've been thinking, feeling, pining for you. They're following through. They're following through, okay? So I do see them coming in. I do see them moving in a direction where they're going to open up, where they're going to lead lead this connection a little bit more from an emotional and a very clear, direct way, because you are someone that they're thinking about. You are someone that they really find contentment and happiness and fulfillment with. You're someone that they have a lot of chemistry with and passion with, and that hasn't gone away, Aries, right? Cupid hit the arrow, that hasn't gone away. The question is, are you about it? Or are you over it already? Are you gonna be the Queen of Wands reverse, where I'm like, done, Aries ice, I don't want it? Fiery, feisty, temperamental, angry at them? Or are you gonna be the Queen of Wands upright and decide, you know what? I'm gonna be confident, I'm gonna stand in my power, but I'm gonna be fair and I'm gonna hear you out. I'm gonna be the Aries that I know that I am. I'm gonna bounce back, but I'm still gonna be this confidence AF biatch that I am, without being the angry, super irrational Aries that I can be, okay? It's up to you. I do see in your future movement. I do see in your future some communication, some movement. Maybe you message them and they respond in a way that you're not expecting, like more loving and wanting to see you. Or maybe they message you, right? I'm not gonna tell you what to do, But I do see in the near future, because I didn't ask what they're gonna do. I do see in the near future an opening of communication and openness in emotionality and in expressing those feelings and actually taking some action to open that door and to spend time together in a romantic way. Okay? I'll see you next time. Bye.